Hi, everybody. It's Wisdom Wednesdays once again, and I'm so excited to be with you once again here on video. This is actually getting kind of cool. I'm starting to have fun here. Um, Anyways, I'm still up here at Lake Las Vegas. It's still my birthday weekend. I figured while I was up here, I might as well knock out as many videos as I could. So here we go. So with that said, I want to go ahead and jump into our Wisdom Wednesday content. Today, our Wisdom Wednesday, again, is 3 tips to awakening transformation. And like I said, I'm really happy to be talking about transformation because I feel like um, I've been in a cocoon. And this year has really been a coming out for me. It's me metamorphing into this beautiful, new, powerful being that I've always known that I am, but really stepping into it, really claiming it, and putting massive action behind my intentions. So as I go before you, I share what I learn and hope that you'll do the same. All right, so here we go. Um, Number one, our first tip is be open to criticism. Now, me of all people, for those of you who know me, do not like being told what to do. Nor do I like being told that what I'm doing and how I'm doing it is not the best way. However, as we grow and learn, we know that we have to be open to criticism, especially if it's constructive criticism. I mean, it's one thing if someone is constantly tearing you down and you don't know what their intention is, but if it's someone that cares about you or someone that's in the field and who has gone before you, it's wise to be open to criticism. Learn to be flexible, have a clear intention and vision, and know that there is always room for improvement, and also that there's just more than one way to do things. I'm a bit of a linear thinker, so when I think of something, I put together my plan, and in my mind, it's all supposed to go according to plan. But as we know, life doesn't always happen that way. So I've really had to work on this one, being open to criticism, not taking it personally, and really listening and taking whatever the person is saying into consideration, but also not accepting it as truth just because they said it. Okay, so that's kind of the key, is that you want to listen, you want to be open to the criticism, and then you want to check in with yourself and see if it resonates and if it's in the direction that you're trying to go. All right, so hopefully that's a tip that helps you all out because it's definitely something that's been beneficial for me here recently. The next thing, tip number 2, know that change ain't easy. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Big change requires big change. Take a drastically different approach in order to get drastically different results. Um, Now, this one for me is kind of a no-brainer, and I say it all the time that, the definition for insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. We've all heard it, we all know it, and again, this is another one of those situations where we know it here, but it doesn't always resonate here, and it also does not show itself in our actions. So we go about things the same way. We function in our daily life the same way. We're trying the same marketing strategy over and over again, or we are engaging with friends the same way, even though we want that relationship to change. So know that change ain't easy. Know that it's going to be uncomfortable. Expect to do things that you've never done before and do it courageously, and just watch what happens in your life. For example, even me being here on video right now, I mean, most people don't know this about me, but I actually don't like being in front of the video camera. I don't mind being in front of still photography, but I've always been very uncomfortable being in front of a video camera. And so even this here is a result of me taking huge leaps to accomplish the big dreams and visions that I have for myself. And so I really want to encourage you and support you in doing the same thing, and know that anyone who's in a position that you look at and say, wow, I'd love to be there, not only were they uncomfortable, not only did they have to try new things, but 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 it wasn't easy. Okay, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that change is never easy, and that's never should be a reason why you don't do it anyway. Okay? Be courageous. The last thing that I want to touch on is awakening transformation tip number 3, and that's be in action. You know, whether in business, personal development, spirituality, or relationships, work is a verb, right? It means movement, action. 80% of your time should be spent in action. It's the only way to move forward, and again, it's the only way that we're going to see any change. So, whether that be trying something different, moving into a new position, or one of the things that I've noticed also is that a lot of times we want change in our lives and or change within ourselves, more importantly, but we're not willing to maybe invest in a program or invest in coaching, or we want a change of environment, but we're not willing to move into another state. We want to change our financial situation and change our social reality, but we're not willing to change our career or change our friends. So again, it really, any type of change, any type of transformation, any type of progress is going to require commitment on your part, and that commitment and that intention needs to be consistently followed up with action. Okay, so just to kind of tie all of this up, 3 tips to awakening transformation. Be open to criticism. Know that change isn't easy. I know that a lot of times with the criticism and with trying to make changes, that we have a tendency to get input from outside sources, and it'll oftentimes throw us off track to the point where we're not really sure which way to go, because this person's saying this thing, this person's saying this, the book is saying this, and you're feeling another way. So what I want to encourage you to do is really check in with yourself. Get the information, go to the classes, do your coaching, right? Do all of the things that are necessary to move forward. But the final decision, the final scale tipper should be what really 100% resonates with you and what you want. Okay, so really check in and uphold your boundaries when it comes to business, when it comes to relationship, any area of your life. I also want to encourage you to visit my website, patrinawisdom.com, or email me any comments, suggestions, and feedback, patrina@patrinawisdom.com. And I'm also really proud to announce that I have released a new audio coaching CD. It's called Awakening Life. Wow, go figure, right? I talk about that all the time. And I just think it's a really cool product to have in your hand, to listen to in your car, to constantly be reinforcing positive messages and tips and tools for moving through self-esteem, strengthening your creativity, and also really getting in touch with your true self. And that product is available on all the digital outlets, CD Baby, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, you name it. Just search Patrina Wisdom, Awakening Life, and you'll find it. You can also email me if you're interested. I can send you a download link. Right? So again, thank you for sharing time and space with me. I so appreciate it. Thank you for following me. And I look forward to a very long, healing, growing relationship with all of you. All right? Take care. And this is Patrina Wisdom signing out.